Hey y'all, I have made a couple of layout share videos over the past couple of weeks, and when I transferred them from my phone to my computer, the files wouldn't play, they were corrupt. So that was pretty aggravating, but I think I got the issue fixed, so hopefully I won't have to deal with that again. You know, it does happen sometimes, but 2 in a row was quite aggravating. But today's layout, excuse me, is based on Pink Paislee's Horizon by Paige Evans. And I think this is my favorite collection that she has made to date that I have seen. I just really like the colors and the designs in this collection. So I made a double page layout using Scrapbook Generation sketches, and this is kind of like a pink explosion, but I really like the way it turned out. Now this design is based on the class from Scrapbook Generation, Writing to Remember. This is one of the sketches in that, but I did modify it a little bit, but it's pretty much the same layout without, you know, too many changes. Like over here, you were supposed to have some 2x2 photos, but I just used 2x2 cutouts. I think this was a sheet or a part of a sheet that had just a bunch of 2x2s. So I believe, yeah, because that print is smaller than that butterfly print. I'm trying to remember because I made this layout a good while back. So basically I took a piece of pink cardstock and then I cut just a bunch of banners, made a bunch of banners in different lengths and widths, and you know, kind of layered them on top of each other for this foundation right here. And then I took some more of the cardstock and cut circles and put them around my photo that I matted, and I did stitch along the outer edges of all the circles. And then you have 2 strips right here, and like I said, I used some 2x2 cut aparts right here in place of photos, because I didn't have that many photos for this layout. And then I just added some heart stickers and my title, Country Girl. And I think this was a Hip Kid exclusive. I'm pretty sure. And I just matted my photo on, you know, white cardstock. So that's the left side of the page, and then here is the right side of the page. Now this is also a Scrapbook Generation sketch, and I don't know if it was paid content or not. I could not locate the sketch. But basically this was a 2-page sketch, but I only used the left side of the page for the sketch, and then I picked a different design for the right side. So that's the idea. If you have a lot of their sketches, you know, you can, of course, you know, you can rotate them and flip them to give you a different look, but you can also kind of mix and match your sketches if you're doing a 2-page layout. And that's what I did for this one. And so I have my background paper, and then I matted my photos on this pink. And then this was a really neat design because it was using 2 horizontal 4x6s and 2 vertical 4x6s, but I did not have another horizontal 4x6 to use, so I used a journaling card. And then well, this is actually part of cut aparts, and I didn't cut them apart. They were next to each other, and I used this for my journaling. And then I just added some chipboard hearts here. So if you had used a 4x6 photo here, you would only have this center piece showing where you could add a sticker or an embellishment, and what I did was added this sticker, Young, Wild, and Free. And then I added a chipboard flower here and put an enamel dot on it, and then 3 little puffies right here. And I also did this scallop stitching down the side, and this comes from a Close to My Heart ruler, and I have it right here, and it's a retired, and let me see, this is what it looks like, and it's a nice little stitching template. And you can see I used the scallop right here to pierce my holes. I just lined it up on the side, you know, and pierced my holes and did my stitching. And I was so glad that I got this because I'd seen it a long time ago, and I couldn't find one, and I didn't know a consultant. And the one time I went to a crop, there was a consultant there, and this ruler was actually being retired, so I got it for $5, which I thought was an awesome deal, because you've got all these, you've got shapes, you got circle, you got stars, you've got this heart, a hexagon, and then you've got this diagonal pattern and a diamond, and then you get these little pieces in here, plus your several different stitches. You got a zigzag, a scallop, and this like a little triangle, and then a straight stitch. So that's what I used for the stitching on this right here. I did it in pink. So that is my layout share, and I just love these photos of my little granddaughter. They were working on their property, and they all had boots on, so I just had to get a picture of that. And of course, she thinks she's helping too when they go out there. She does, you know, dig in the dirt and play with a couple of tools, and she's helping. And just so you know, that's not sweat. This was done in April. And her mama had put some water on her to cool her off. So that's just water, not sweat. It's not like they're doing child slave labor or anything. So that is my layout. And once again, I encourage you to mix up your 2-page sketches from Scrapbook Generation, or take 2 single-page sketches and make you a 2-page layout. We'll see you next time. Bye.